Well, I'm finishing up the trim. These are just paper dolls here, just some pieces of paper. And what I think I'm going to do here, this will be the last of the trim on this airplane, and we'll be shooting clear on it, and then color sanding and more clear, and so on and so forth. But as I told you guys, I want to ink this airplane and do a real extensive job on inking. I guess maybe I'll wait until some more people get in. But I found a new product for ink work, and man, it's slick. You know, I always wondered how to do that. I always made templates to go around the wing. Don't have to. I added it to the store. I think it's $4 or $5. It ain't no big deal. It's this little bad boy right here. Do this. This is a flexible ruler for drawing and sewing. And it tells you how to use it for a rapidograph pen. So just straighten this bad boy out. Like when I go around the wing here, we got to get her straight. It'll go this way. And then when I go around go to the other side. Hey, good evening, Steve. When I go around and do this line for wing attachment points, we'll put it on like this. Let's see, how does it go? It goes like you just take your ink pen and make that line. It's got ridges on this thing. It's what it's made for. It's for complex inking. I wish I got the 2-foot one. I wish I would have got the 3-foot one now. I might order another one. You want to go around the fuselage. Let's see. If I do it like that, that would be no good. So it has to go around this way. It goes around like so. Of course, I'll do it on the paint stand. It's hitting the bench here now. Straight either. I think this is going to work really good. I already tried it on a piece of glass to make sure that it didn't wick under, and it doesn't. So we're in there. Just a matter of getting this thing bent the way I want it. I'm gonna put it away, and we're gonna lay out those stripes on the back. I wonder if it'd be better if I just went round and round. No. No, it wouldn't. Somebody's on fire. Okay. So between this and some templates, of course, my corkback rulers and things will get all the ink on there and have it look really slick. Okay. Two. Where'd the phone go? It just there it is. Yeah, I know you delivered it. I know you delivered my tape too. Okay. Ten, 3/4, 5 3/8. 5 3/8. That's right, but it doesn't look right. So we need to move this here. Quarter, 6. And that looks right, but it's not mathematically. Why? 5 3/8 is where it's mathematically correct. Let's try 5 1/4. Well, I'm just going to do it. 5 3/8. I got all the buggers straightened out. You guys know what buggers are, right? Let's see. Okay. Mark it here. Okay, 5 3/8. 5 3/8. God, it optically doesn't look correct, but it is mathematically. Yo, the yodeler's back. Now this looks like a pretty easy stripe to do, but it's going to be pretty complicated because it's going to be yellow, red, and orange. We don't have much of a line here. I got this part here right off my Thunderbolt. I didn't want to do a real elaborate, too busy checkerboards and this, that, and the other. We'll just put a stripe on it and call it a day. So now we got to think. If this is yellow and this is red, see, that's completely ass backwards. That's not good. I got to paint everything. How am I going to do that? Yeah, I can do it. So if I do paint this yellow, then block the yellow off. It's going to take like 5 maskings to do it. Yellow, red, so we want a quarter. Yep, I bet it takes 5 maskings to do this. Or should I just do one stripe? Yep, just one stripe. Because then it becomes too small. I should have made it a 2 3/8 instead of 2 1/4. Oh well, it'll be fine. Steve, if you're watching, I replaced your tape today. It came in finally. Okay. And before I lock it down, I'll turn it over and look at the bottom. I'll leave that tail alone. Well, you guys sick of watching this build? But I've been working on this now 3 months. 3 months. So now we'll do this. Ah, don't fall down. Okay, let's see how it, see if they line up. Not gonna work like that though. Ain't gonna work like that. That looks right. That looks right. Or maybe I ought to make these red. Red with a yellow stripe. How would that do? If I do yellow with a red stripe or red with a yellow stripe. Because we got red on top here. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about this. That one's a little off. I have to fix that one. Have to fix that one. That is not good. It's off by pencil width. I see what happened. Of course, it wouldn't matter. I guess I'm going to ink around this, so it don't really matter. But if I ink around it, then I got to ink around all them. And that would be a pain in the ass. So to make it right, I won't ink around it. Damn. The impossible is difficult. The perfect just takes a little longer. That's better. I'm so looking forward to Brodak. Man, I can hardly wait. If you guys never have been, you better get there. I think this will probably be the last one. I can't see it going on much farther. Not with age and declining health. Hoses and wires and bullshit. We won't get to painting this tonight. No way. And I haven't been cheating either. I've only been working on this while on stream. I need to get all these videos into the playlist. I think what I'm going to do, Dan keeps wanting me to do, make a video. You know, these are live streams. I'm going to do an edited video of this build so that you can watch it all in an hour, the whole thing, instead of the 150 or 200 hours it's taken. I don't even know how long it's been. And we ain't done. We'll wrap up the paint work this week, but then I'll start on the clear, the sanding and the clear, because it's 2 coats of clear, let it dry a day, sand it, 2 coats of clear, let it dry a day, sand it. We're gonna run 2 quarts of dope on this for clear. What it ends up weighing, I got no clue, but it'll be beautiful. It'll be beautiful. And then I'll probably hate it because it's too heavy. Oh, I see a spot I need to sand and fill inside that hinge line. Right here, there's a spot there that's It's missed. I need to sand fill and paint that before I do anything. So what are we going to sand it? 400. Would they see that? I don't know. I see it though. So better check the other one too. Make sure it's good. I know I want to, there's two on the bottom I want to sand out. Two little pinhole spots. Let's see, where's there's my disc. My table's too cracked up to use it. So I put in my hour today, and you know, whatever it gets is what it gets. It's an hour closer to being done. What happened to the? I had it in my damn hand. I left it over there. Hour closer to being finished. That's pretty bad. This is recessed into the hinge line, but I'm fixing it just in case. Because I got no idea who's judging what they're looking for. Check out that ruler from the Amazon store, though. I think that's going to be a game changer for ink work. Yeah, this one's not very good either. I think I can get by with just painting this. Kind of a spot there. Fill it with clear. This needs a little color. Okay, that's this side. We got 16 watchers. I'm anxious to see what Mark thought about his pliers that I recommended. They are the best. I'll probably paint these offline. It's rather boring to watch paint dry. To get painted. Yeah, it takes a second stripe too. The back mask, the baby. You guys got any questions on this build? I mean, you guys been watching it for months now and no questions. I assume you guys, after watching me for 10 years, are confident builders. This coming Rodak, because I started at Rodak, will be my 11th year. Well, I can see the airplanes every year getting better at the gnats, so some people may not admit to watching me, but I see, some things that I've shown. This channel is not for everyone. It's all the top guys pretty much know how to build, kinda. I won't say all of them, but for the most part. I think if there was one thing that I could say to the top people, some of them need to stand closer to the sandpaper for longer. But they all know how to paint, build straight. Sanding is an art. Oh, we got that fixed. Use the 1,000 grit down. There we go. It's 1,000. Or how many coats of white it's going to take. Well, I've called in. I need to call in my reservation for the night. I guess they're having some kind of running thing or some shit. So better get it early. Might have to mix up some more white. This stuff is getting kind of thick. I don't have a little snorkel tube anymore, the eyedropper. Well, I know you'll like them. I love them. I just put a new product in there tonight, the flexible ruler. That's cheap. That's $4 or $5. But I'll tell you this, I only bought the 2-foot long one. Get at least the 3-foot long one. They got them longer. They're not real expensive either. Yeah, this is no good. I'm gonna have to add some thinner to this. This is no good. What happened to the white? Yeah, I guess I poured it all out. You don't want to come out of there. Let me clear this out and see if that fixes it. Okay, well that worked, kinda. I need to figure out how to get a smidge of thinner in this white paint without filling the cup up out of a gallon. It's not good to mix this paint in little tiny cups like this because you can't never get an accurate measurement, but I don't really want to mix up the whole quart. Okay, let's add some thinner to this. I had a little bit left in the bottom of this jar. Let's see if this is better. It'd take 100 coats to get it covered. Okay, try again. Don't let the bastards get you down. Much better. But will it cover? Ooh, yeah, it covered so good it ran. Well, I have to wait for a minute here. Should level out. I could fix that one too. Damn, there's another spot. That's on the, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We ain't gonna get shit done tonight. We just get this fixed and that's about it. That is top inboard. Well, I think I'm going to just go. I mean, I've come this far. I think I'm going to fix this one too. I've come this far, might as well fix it. It's in the hinge line, and it ain't. I mean, it ain't really anything. For a local contest airplane would be great. Or build it at least as good as the Monado. So I fixed 3 spots. 1, 2 at the hinge line, and it's inside the hinge. You can't see it, but it doesn't matter because them guys might have their nose close to it. So I better fix them. Sunday's supposed to be 64 winds, huh? Or 64 degrees, 5 to 10. Well, we'll see what I got going. Maybe, maybe not. I'd like to get another flight on the Carumba. I know I got 3 airplanes over in that pile that are ready to go that have flown in the nationals. Let's see, four in that pile that have flown in the nationals that are good enough to fly for a season. But I always kind of like to enter a new season with a new airplane. So for this season, Simply Blues was last year. It's been the Carumba and this one here. You know, I just can't get real thrilled about going out there and flying in this cold weather. I mean, 65, 64 sounds nice, but I'm used to 120. Shit. That's only half throttle. That's why when you guys are complaining about how hot it is, I'm going, all right. I love it. Well, at least now you guys know what I'm going to be doing with this trim. Paint this here. Sanded it, but didn't paint it. Shit, out of paint already. Take the coat anyhow. Get on there. This inboard or outboard? This is out. This is the correct one. There it is. And just doing those helps. I mean, can't see them at all. Make sure to get them hinges too. If you remember last night, I pulled up the paper and stuff on this flap right here. I got it fixed already. Just get the clear on there. It'll polish. It'll be fine. So this is what I'm doing. We only got 4 minutes left, or looks like. I'm sorry these videos are kind of draggy, but you get down to this fiddling stuff, that's what you get. I mean, I could spend 5 hours and get nothing done. Doesn't seem like it anyway. There's no big parts being put together. Let's see what it says here. I think the same thing when I hear people bitch about the cold. I live in Colorado at elevation 8,700. Yeah, pine dust. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, but it's a dry cold. Your ass, it's cold. Well, I appreciate you guys watching. Like I say, I put that flexible ruler in the Amazon store. Check it out. I'm sure that's going to be a game changer for for inking. So probably next week we're going to be steaming and straightening out these flaps because after I get 2 coats of clear on it, it'll be primed and ready to, be ready to steam. You want to get all the paint on it and everything before you steam it. I mean, I could have steamed it straight, but then you stand a chance of when you put the dope on of the warp coming back. So we'll just do it once. Fire the steam box up, let it sit in there. It's an hour for every inch. So them are quarter, so it's 15 minutes in the steam box, and it'll be ready to go. Bend like a noodle. All right. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'll be back tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'll probably come back on during the day. I don't think I got anything going. We'll see if we can get this knocked out, and then the following day get some clear on it. But tomorrow's broadcast will be long and boring. Yeah, go ahead. You can ask any question you want. That's what I'm here for. Don't ask me about Bitcoin. I can tell you that. I have been wondering if you could talk about the way colors butt up against each other. Well, if you watch the next video, which is going to be painting of these stripes tomorrow, you'll see exactly how it's done, the correct way. These that I did here were the incorrect way. I went and taped off this red stripe. But if you do it correct, you paint the first coat the color you want your pinstripes. You let that dry. Then you put the tape over the top of that to block that out. And then you put the color of the second stripe. So when you pull the tape off, it leaves the pinstripe. That's how that's done. And you must use good materials. And this is available in the Amazon store too. They're on sale. $10 a roll, which is the cheapest I've ever seen it, is this blue fine line tape. Have you ever had a situation? Yeah. If you do it like I'm telling you how to do it on this back, there's no way that it can be anything except for up against the color. That's color separated. If you do it this way, there is a chance that you don't get the colors to match perfectly. So this airplane was painted white first, then all the white parts were taped off. Then the yellow went on. So you got to think about how to lay the colors on too. Then the yellow went on the whole airplane. Then I think I did the black. I added the checkerboards. I taped everything off and then added the checkerboards. And if you go back and watch how I taped out the scallops, this is the correct way to do things as far as taping sequence. So I taped out the scallops so that this yellow was a piece of tape. This yellow line here was one single piece of tape, so it has to butt up against it. Then I painted the orange. Then I taped off all the orange and painted the red, and then pulled the tape off. And that's how you get all the color separations exact. I hope that explains it, but it's all shown on my previous videos. Now the next thing, if you'll, I was painting this red over the top of this, over this right here. Well, I'd had to put 200 coats of red on it to get it to hide the black. So I put a blocker on it, which is I used that. I taped that line off. I put the sandable, I just barely dusted on some primer to block out the black, so make it all one color, and then sprayed the red and then pulled the tape off. And that's how it looks exactly the same. I hope that makes sense. I think I'm going to try to use my brand new Brodax spinner, not the carbon fiber one. This one here, the shape is kind of weird. This one here, the shape is perfect. I think that's it. Either that or I'm going to end up making some spinners. Take this and make a mold and make some spinners, because that's the right shape. This thing may be done next month, maybe. Just in time for my birthday. Just in time for the isolated stunt contest that I won't be flying in. All right, guys. Like, subscribe, and share. It's my dinner time. We'll see you tomorrow. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.